Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video, we're gonna be continuing our journey in the cursed city of Sintranos, and well, we got ourselves to the point where I'm getting close to the last key, and then I'm also gonna open Amias, okay, the boss. So I guess today I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do it. I might just do all of it, or I might just split it, but I know quite a few people said that they were stuck on this one, on the Scarab King at stage like the 200, because the next journey that I'm gonna have to take is gonna be D8, then the boss, then I'm gonna go D13, D12, and then I'm gonna have this boss where I get the next key, which is Bommal and the Ice Golem on hard, and then I can just straight up go to the boss. So I guess first things first, let's just pass this one. Okay, this one's just rares and epic, so I guess let me see, do I have enough? That's what it takes. I think I should be just fine with these ones, just to clear it out, because the waves so far, like I mentioned in my previous video, are pretty easy. I know that I had quite a few people saying they're like, you know what, yeah, it's too easy for you and this and that, but at the end of the day, the thing is like this, or at least the way that I see it. This is supposed to be like the end game content, and this one opens after the Doom Tower, so because that's my only reasoning, because it's so easy on hard difficulty, that's why I'm like, you know, I'm a little bit disappointed. Yes, again, I know I've been playing for like 3-4 years. I have a fleshed out roster. I have quite a few people built, so I do understand it. But I guess from my point of view, maybe this one should have been opened a little bit later or something. Like, I don't know, maybe people should start focusing this more after you started pushing Doom Tower, or not Doom Tower, Faction Wars. Maybe after you finish Faction Wars in Galadia, that by that point you should have a fleshed out roster yourself, because, well, in order to get Lydia, you need to beat all the, 14 or 15 Faction Wars. So basically you're gonna need a team for all of those ones, and that should give you a big enough roster in order to start pushing this one. But, you know, that's just my 2 cents. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I've said somebody in my comments, like I said, I got quite a few people saying like, oh, of course it's so easy for you, for this, for that. Like, yeah, I understand. It should be available for everybody. I do agree. But at the same time, I feel like people are going to start doing this, and then they're going to get frustrated early because they're not going to be able to do much, as they're going to be stuck on their roster. They're not going to have too many people build and whatnot. But anyway, let's continue this one. So my tactic, I've seen some other people talk about it. I want to see if I can do this without any legendaries, okay? Or maybe just bringing Ronda that was free, something like that. But my plan was to try and bring something like, you know, some of the free heroes that we get. Maybe see if I can get a healer or a reviver in Ursula. That could be an idea. And then maybe something like her, like she can land leech. Maybe she can be helpful. So the best thing though that I would want people to keep in mind is the easiest way to do this, if you don't have shields or shield sets, would be to try and just get everybody in a in blood shield accessories. So let's see, can I do this like this without actually changing anything? Okay, I did land the leech, and then I can do the A1, because guess what, she destroys max HP on her basic skill, so that can help. Okay, no decreased speed yet. Okay, the boss stole it, so now I can put increased defense and then the increased defense and strengthen from her. But the problem is this one, if we don't have shields, when we attack, then the boss is gonna keep counter-attacking, and that's where the problem would arise. So what I'm gonna do, instead of keeping you for 50 hours, I'm just gonna quickly go and look at all the people that I put in the team. Okay, let me just get them out. Okay, it seems like I'm missing half of gear. Give me a minute, I'm gonna regear everybody and give everybody 1 blood shield accessories, and then we're gonna go back into battle, see how it goes. So see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back with a little bit of a change of plans though. I actually took out Ronda because, well, I had too many Bannerlords in here, and I did not have enough blood shield accessories for all of them. I only had like 3, or I think I had a 4th one, didn't see, but I just took her out, and then I brought in Frozen Banshee instead. So let's see, can we actually do it? It might be a slow grind one, but let's see. Now with the blood shield accessories, it should be a little bit easier. That's what I believe, at least. It should be a bit easier, plus bringing in Frozen Banshee gives us a chance at landing those poisons in there, if she does land her poison sensitivity. There we go, we got a decreased speed on. Now it might just be some slow hits in there because, well, of how things work. And then honestly, with my Dark Elhain, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the A1, because she has inbuilt decreased max HP from her on her A1, okay? On her A1, which, again, Dark Elhain, everybody gets her as a daily login. I think it's day 90. Tax 1 enemy destroys the target's max HP by 30% of the damage inflicted. So I'm just going to keep doing A1 while, you know, up until I actually finish it. So let's see how this one goes. It might be a slower one. I might just fast it, I might just move it forward. That might still be okay. Again, Blood Shield makes it so that everybody can get their turns and... you know, makes it easier. This is one of the points where people might be like, oh yeah, of course you have Blood Shield. How many CVCs you are gonna have you done? Yes, I've done quite a few CVCs, but again, it brings me to that point that maybe it's opened a little bit too early. Maybe it's opened a little bit too early because of the fact that, you know, not everybody would have done so many clan versus clans. They would not have that many rewards. Like, she might die, for example, as I can see, but still have the option of reviving with what's her name, with Ursula. But it still looks like I'm okay. Decrease defense, decrease attack. A1, having the leech from what's her name, from, oh my god, I forgot her name, Lady Annabelle. So having the leech from Lady Annabelle does help us over here because, well, everybody, when they do their hits, if they proc the War Master, they can just heal back up. So that's what would help me for this team to make it work. Again, it's gonna be some RNG. It might take a while because of, you know, see how slow it goes. We landed the leech again, decreased defense, didn't land it. I'm surprised at how many times we're getting resisted. Like, I didn't expect it to happen as often, but I guess it is what it is. We're slowly gonna trickle away. So I guess, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna keep you with this one because it looks like it's gonna be a slow fight. However, I'm gonna run this whole through and then we're gonna come back at the end and we're gonna see, did it actually work or not? Because again, it looks like it might be a slow fight because of, obviously, like I said, all those you know, weak hits and whatnot that keep proccing. So yeah, I'm not gonna keep for the whole thing. I'm gonna see you at the end once I finish this one. So see you in a bit. Okay, so we're back towards the end, and as you can see, it did take me a while, but it's not that hard. Like, it's not that hard. Yes, I do have good champions. I do have decent builds, but still, I have a feeling that maybe even if I build Frozen Banshee right, I could even solo it with her. Might seem excessive, but that might, you know, that might be something that, if you guys want to see me doing that, see if I can actually solo it with Frozen Banshee, leave it in the comments below, and then I could make a video on this one. It might take a long while because, well, he is the strong affinity against Frozen Banshee. She is magic affinity and the boss is 4, so that might be a problem, but I have a feeling like, let me see, is there any other poisoner in here that could come and do the job? Like, maybe I could even do it with an Anax. I could even solo it with Anax in a poison set. In a region set, so he keeps himself alive. Maybe even if you have Liborga, because she does poison. So I have a feeling like it's not as bad as we thought. You know, with the restrictions, you just need one poisoner that's attack or support from these 3 factions, and then that's it. You should be able to do it. Like, let me have a quick experiment, okay? Since this is what it's all about. So let's go with debuffs and let's go with poison. Okay, let's see. Where is the poison? Okay, poison. So these are all 2, 4, so let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 poisoners from this faction that are attack or support. So even maybe Bad Alcazar could do it, Frozen Banshee, Liborga, Anax, Rowan. So there might be option. That, again, if you want me to do this, do let me know and I can try and have a look, make a video on how to solo this one over here with just one of those poisoners. Now let's move on so we can get to that key, because this one's like, I'm 20 minutes in, but obviously you guys saw less. Again, with this one, let me just let me see, does it keep the filter? I hope it doesn't keep with just the poisoner. No. Okay, so this one, what can I use? I guess let me go with this. Good old apothecary and ninja, and I guess let me throw one of these ones. I guess there's more options that you can bring. Let's see, can this one work? Does it work? Does it not? I'm not sure. Everybody seems like they have gear. But again, yeah, the waves do not seem to be as difficult yet. Maybe Soulcross is gonna get interesting. I like the whole idea. Like I said, I like the concept. I did mention in videos before. I like the concept. It's a good idea. It basically gives meaning to champion training again for people that have played over 1 year or over 2 years, that have you know, a lot of people built out. This gives a reason to do champion training because you might build up some other champions in here that might help you for these types of rooms. But for what I'm looking right now, it's yeah, it's easy for me. I guess I do have enough. Like I said, I played for how many years again? I've played for like 3 years. I think I'm going on 4 years right now. But again, this wave looked pretty easy. Again, I do have legendaries. I do have 2 epics and a rare. So you know, maybe I could do just high elves in here. Maybe that could have been an interesting one. Okay, now we're gonna need to do D12 and then we're gonna have the boss open, right? Let's see. D12 we have, okay, this one might seem interesting. We only need HP, so this is what I might struggle. We only need HP champions. Maybe I could even use him. But let me see, what do I have built? So I only have these two actually built. Maybe I have some gear on this one. I just recently pulled a Samson. Let me just, should I just throw some gear on him? There's a champion training, tournament going on right now. So I guess I could just gear him up and throw some gear on, what's his name again? Timit. Since we got him, right? Since we got him, let's just build Timit, throw some ascensions in him. Okay, why did that not work? Okay, I guess I broke the game. I broke the game by pressing the spacebar. So, is he max? No, 2 more. 1, and then 2. Yeah, so normally if you press the spacebar, or I think it's the escape bar, you can just do that. Let's see. Okay, where's Timit? Timit, come back. Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding? Level 47. Okay, again, let me throw some gear on him. I'm not going to keep you for the whole gearing process. Then we're going to be right back. I guess, honestly, I'm just going to throw him in a damage stun set if I have. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so I threw on him a stun set plus a resilience set. He's not that fast. I'm not sure exactly what stats we need because I didn't go and check. I'm quite sure we're going to find all these details on hellhades.com if we went and checked. But, okay, let's see. Is this going to be enough to get the job done or not? Why did I have a Mighty Uko? That's not fair. That's not fair. But let's see. Let's see how this one goes. Again, full auto. In the meantime, I can check an RSL helper. Okay, so I barely have any gear on Mugstalker. I have some stuff on Gnarlhorn. Something with, I think he has high crit damage because I had built him for the, what's it called, for the Shogun. But yeah, this one looks like we're fine. It doesn't look that big of a problem. So again, like, yeah, I do have 3 legendaries, but they're not, I don't remember last time I actually built them. I don't think they're built properly. There's, you know, there's more stuff that could have been done. I could have gone a full re-gear. The only thing that I did is I just went and threw some gear on Timit, which was a previous fusion that I actually did. Well, I guess he's useful now. I don't have no scrolls on him, so he's not booked. So I guess it's like, you know, maybe relatable. No masteries either. But yeah, again, it seems, it just takes a little bit longer, but it seems like it's fine. Maybe I'm gonna have a problem killing this Vorges. Okay, I do that. I barely have any damage. So the only damage I guess in this team is whatever damage Timit can dish out in the stun set. But the only problems over here might be somebody like her, because she revives. So you might just have to target instead of the Drakes. So she does a revive. But overall, again, this one seems to be an easy one. I'm really curious once we get to the boss stage. That's the one that might pose a problem for us because it's if I remember correctly, it's Bommal plus Hard Ice Golem, right? That one might be tricky. But this one, again, we're kind of breezing through it. And it looks pretty okay. Leave it in the comments below as well. What other stages did you guys do that maybe got you stuck? But like, how do I say this? It's like I don't have a free-to-play account to try and have a look at the other, you know, at a free-to-play perspective. I might start another free-to-play series in January and February. I know the Hell Hades mentioned something about it. I already put out a suggestion of let's do it without any legendaries pulled. So let's play, but we cannot use legendaries that we pulled. So only, like, you know, fusions, if we do fusions, or if we get stuff like daily logins, stuff like that. That was my suggestion for this, for the next season, for this one. For next season, next year for the free-to-play series. But again, this one, it's slow, but I'm gonna eventually do it. There we go. I cannot believe how much work Timit is doing. He's actually helpful. I guess I'm happy I did the fusion. I do have Kaja as well. So if ever want to try some funky builds with him and Kaja for arena or some other stuff, I can do that. But again, another stage is gonna be down. Another stage down. There we go. And now let's move over to this one. Let's see. Okay, this boss stage. So yeah, Bommal, and then there's Ice Golem and Heart. So for this one, the thing that I might want is I feel like I want an Elva, okay? She's gonna bring me some healing, some revive if I need it. She's gonna bring the increase speed and block debuffs. But again, I do not want to land debuffs before he goes because that's gonna be a problem. And now what I would need is I would need some birds. I could bring Ninja, but maybe a lot of people don't have Ninja, so maybe I bring Michinaki instead. Then let me just bring Tyrell again. Let me bring Toragi for some ally protection, I guess. And what's the last one? Should I bring, let me bring Dark Ale, because people can get him. Do I have gear on him? I have no idea, maybe. Let's see, so speed, do I have anything better? Let's use this one, let's see, can we do it? Can we do it, this team? So the way that I see this one, and the way that I think this one should be focused is, I think Bommal should be priority number 1 to be killed. Let's land decrease defense, we're gonna have bombs on us, let's land Hex, then, okay, we already killed one of those ones. Let me land attack penalty. Because you definitely want to land attack penalty if you can on him, because he's gonna, otherwise his bombs are gonna hit harder. I do not want to try and get too many buffs before he goes, okay? I do not want to get buffs before he goes. Let me do thermometer control on the Ice Golem, burn on him, okay, he's gonna hit us. That happens, okay, he goes, and he does the bombs. I resisted everything. I resisted everything, okay. Decrease defense, decrease attack. We get another slam. What I would do now is I would cleanse, and after the boss did that swap, I would put the ally protection, okay? Even if, you know, things look trickier. I would put that because even if the bombs popped, Toragi could soak up some of the damage, okay? So let's say bomb exploded, some people would die, he could soak up some of the damage, and that could make it easier. I keep focusing Bommal because he's the main issue from my point of view. Okay, the side minions die. Let's do a provoke. Not like it's gonna help much. Then let's keep focusing Bommal. Okay, now let's do the debuff. Okay, I cannot do it. Let's activate some of those poisons and HP burns. Another A1. So Bommal is almost dead. Again, it looked tricky. Like, yeah, we could have died, but we're still fine for now. Okay, let's see. Do we die? Okay, we almost died, but not quite. Decrease attack. There we go. We landed the decrease attack. Then decrease defense. Let's cleanse, let's do that one over there, kill the side adds. The boss procs again, but again, the boss does not do enough damage because he has decreased attack. So, I don't know, again, I am more advanced. I'm more advanced and my account is a little bit further than some other ones. So again, this one seems pretty okay. I did the A3 on the boss, that doesn't even work. I'm focusing the side minions now because if he procs the retribution, he could kill me. Maybe I should have not done the AoE, he's gonna proc. It's still okay. It's still like, I don't know, it still seems easy to me. Again, please don't butcher me in the comments. I do understand it's different levels, but from my point of view, maybe hard was supposed to be a bit harder, or actually, you know what? Maybe the next difficulty, okay? Maybe the next difficulty is gonna be more enticed for people that are like complete endgame. And now we have the boss open. So I think, you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is I might just leave this boss fight for tomorrow, because I think this video, even with the pauses, is long enough. So maybe I'm just gonna keep playing around with it. I'm gonna record the round where I beat it. But honestly, looking at this, I feel like I would just go with the, let's see, free champions. I would go with free champions, and maybe I need a heal reduction. And for heal reduction, I would go with Venomage. I think I have gear on Venomage. So okay, all of these are free champions. Let's see. Can I beat it? Let's see. Let's do a quick test, okay? Let's do a quick test over here. So I'm not gonna get to the heal reduction fast enough or to the block debuffs, but I can remove or I can block it with him. Let's see, just do, so what does he do first? I have no idea. Let's test it just for the sake of testing. Let's do decrease defense. Okay, let's put a block buff so he doesn't get the eclipse buff. Okay, block buff's up there. There you go. Decreases the duration of buffs. Let's land the no decrease speed. Okay, he cannot get decrease speed. Okay, heal reduction's out. Let's do this one. Continue with the block buffs. I could have done block buffs with Lady as well, so that would have been fine. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, so he did get a... How did he get that one though? I feel like he should have not been able to get the eclipse. So I don't get how this one works. And how does he change forms? It doesn't say when he changes forms. So basically now somebody died. V6 died. That's a bit of a problem. Now he's just gonna do the A2 where he's gonna kill somebody. Decrease attack. We need a decrease attack. A1 over here. Let's get some more poisons. Let's see how this one's gonna happen. Okay, he died, but he can be revived. But okay, this is the problem. If somebody dies, this is what happens. Okay, now he swaps. He keeps getting turns. Oh my god. Okay, this looks crazy. Okay, I definitely need to test around with him, and I need to understand his kit, because right now I have no idea how his kit works. Let me drop V6 and maybe bring a reviver instead. Maybe bring Pyxian, which was a fusion. Let's run that again. Let's run it again, because now I'm really curious. Can we actually do it or not? So again, let's start with some poisons. Let's do the A1. Let's do the block buffs with Lydia this time, okay. 8-2 with him. So let's see. So first he starts with the 8-2. So he starts with attacks on enemy before attack, increases the duration of all buffs, decreases the duration of all debuffs on himself, okay. Heals by the damage, then fills his turn meter. Now let's do the heal prohibition. Or maybe I should have done that because he does this one now. So he will do the 8-3. So maybe that's how I'm supposed to do. Swap them around because he's gonna do the nasty stuff. Yep, so he steals buffs. So maybe I need the block buffs from the second time. I mean, I can still do it because I can do this one. I can remove the buffs, steal them, but okay, we didn't land that. Let's land some more poisons. Activate them because I can now land the HP bomb. Okay, let's see. So he swaps after he does those two. So after he does the A2 and the A3, instead of doing the A1, what happens? He swaps, even though it doesn't say anywhere. He just swaps forms. So that's the interesting thing. Now what I will have to do, I'm gonna have to revive because obviously I have no other options. She died. We have this happen again. And then he swaps forms. So that's weird. I guess I just need to play around with this one before I actually unlearn his kit, because I've not played with him at all. So I'm gonna just play around with it, see how I can tackle it, and I'm gonna release a video on this either later today or tomorrow. But for now, I just want to say that, like, okay, yeah, the boss seems a little bit complicated. I need to understand the kit. I need to understand the rotations. But do keep in mind, I just threw people together, okay? So if I actually try to build a team, I feel like it's going to be easy. And again, if you get stuck, just go over here and I'm quite sure you're going to find some stuff. Or if not, I'm quite sure, oh yeah, there we go. People that beat them. What did they use? See kind of same principles. And if you go global, you're going to see some other people. Look at this, 5 turns. But yeah, for now, I guess we're going to leave it at this because I showed you 2 bosses. So this one was pretty easy. Then the double boss was extremely easy as well. I don't know, guys. I still believe the hard version is a bit too easy. Maybe we're going to have to look forward to the brutal or nightmare, whatever it's going to call. But anyway, this is going to be it for the video today, guys. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to come up, like I said, with a video for tomorrow showing you the team that I used to beat this one. I'm going to try and keep it maybe to this team specifically because I want to use heroes that everybody has, like, or should have, you know. Mithrala, free legendary, free legendary, free legendary. He was a fusion. She's, you know, just an epic. Maybe there's like, she can be replaced with any other hero reduction epic. There's tons of options in here. But yeah, anyway. Thank you all for watching. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.